And we're back. I am the Dad Panther, and we're going to sit and talk about Marvel's Avengers and the war table that's coming out with Hawkeye. Now, some will say that this is a must-win, make it or break it situation for the team that's putting this game out here. But let's talk about that and a few other things. Kalika-lika-lap. And love is in the air, and I appreciate all the love and support I'm getting from the community. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's go for some likes, but more importantly, let's go for conversations in the comments. You never know who's watching. Now, with the release that is coming up for Hawkeye, which in my eyes, and I love doing this because I can put this out here and be wrong for forever, is I'm hoping or thinking he's going to come out the week of the 26th of February. And the reason why I think that, you got a game called Retromania Wrestling that's coming out on the 26th, and you also have the Outriders from the same publishing company. They're doing a demo for free 99 that everyone should pick up or at least mess around with. And so I think that's a perfect time for them to put that out there and not lose anybody to those two other games. Yes, those games are different. Now, the war table is getting ready to come up in a matter of days is interesting, to say the least. The conversation that you hear a lot of times in sports is a must-win situation, or the coach is in the hot seat. And that's kind of what this game is right now. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the game. I spend a lot of time playing the game. You can see me on Twitch streaming the game. And I still want to have a realistic lens when I'm looking at this game. This game has flaws, but the game also has potential. Now, with this war table, it's pre-recorded, just like all the other war tables. I'm not worried about whether or not Clint plays differently from Kate. I did enjoy playing with Kate. She has a very unique skill set, very fast. I like some of her abilities, though some of the abilities don't work maybe according to plan, but that's I'm not worried about that as much as I'm worried about the state of the game and what the game has for the future. I mean, the title really of what's coming next is Future Imperfect, and that's just an interesting way to look at what's happening with this game. Now, some people want Clint to have a bow that has some type of healing factor. Others want him to have something where it's almost like a sniper shot where he pulls it back and the view changes. Some people are like, hey, look, we've got the boomerang coming. What about raining missiles that we've seen in previous games or comic reference? You know, like I said, there's a lot of people who are fans of Hawkeye, and this is their main one. I'm not kidding. This is their main character. They've waited for this character to come out, and they're excited, and as well as they should be. This is our opportunity to play with some of our favorite heroes. Some people feel, man, this is the second archer, the second person with a bow coming out in the game, and they question that. I don't know. I just look at it as interesting that some of these characters that do get revealed are almost on the same timeline as when Marvel reveals a character for their television or movies. Think about some of the characters that are out now, and think about when they were revealed about a television or a movie deal or a project that they were working on. It's business. Now, the storytelling, I'm not stressing. I think they've done a good job telling a story from a long list of things they can pull from the comic references. So I'm interested to playing in the story. I'm not stressing it. I don't think a lot of people in the community are worried about what the story is going to hold. The next gen aspect of it, I think they're going to talk about next gen. At least I hope they talk about next gen and the possibilities they have. Me playing on the PlayStation 5, I have an Xbox Series S. I think the game, like I said, they have to execute. It doesn't matter if the conversation will be next gen with a faster loading screen, a slightly better looking game. We want to know what's next. And though the war table hasn't been set up in the past to show a longer shot of, no pun intended, what's coming down the pipeline, it's very interesting. It's like almost like I don't have words for the fact of, hey, we're talking about gear or loot 2.0. We're talking about the situation in the skins where some of them are recolors, or at least they feel like recolors. We're talking about some people in the community thinking that the game is going to be pulled with the conversation of a Thor game that might be coming, or Guardian of the Galaxy. Remember, this company has worked on a multi I guess game titles. There's going to be a bunch of games, give or take what's happening, that are going to come out on different platforms. It's just what it is. But when you don't answer the questions and you don't have communication for almost 4 months, that's what happens. So what I'm expecting out of this war table is I'm expecting them to yeah, show us some stuff about Clint, hint at some stuff on the future, talk about the storyline, talk next gen and give us a next gen date as well as a date for Clint. But what I really want to see from them is I want to see a roadmap, and not necessarily a roadmap. I've already given that idea out on a different video. Not really a roadmap, but something that's similar to the phases that Marvel does when they're doing movies or television programs. Just something so the community knows what's coming next, so they know what the state of the game is. Certain things on the website, like the known issues or bugs, list them. It lets us know as a community that you're listening to the issues that are happening. There's still some skins that are having issues. There's still some bugs that have been there from day one. There's some people who are having issues on PC. This game isn't perfect. Again, the title coming up, Future Imperfect. But the game isn't perfect, but there's a lot of people who enjoy playing this game. There are a lot of people who have potential in this game. And there are people who have left this game. And what's going to bring them back is just them getting what they asked for. So I'm super interested when it comes to this war table, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, put in the comments, what are you looking for on this war table? Once again, I get it, it's pre-recorded. The focus is always normally on a deep dive about the character they're releasing, but I feel with the time that they have, man, I think it'd be really good for the community. It'd be a missed opportunity if they go in here and just talk next gen and they just talk Clint. Well, it could have been anywhere in the world and you're here, and I greatly appreciate that. So until next time, Kalika-lika-lao.